Hello everybody, this is Cheri at djsunder.blogspot.com, and today we are going to talk about the Florence Workshop Your Way kit. Now you see it's kind of a mess in there, and that's because I have completed this kit, and as you see I also have a lot of embellishments and paper left. I have completed the kit fairly close to the way that the original design went, and how you get the design is where you go into Close to My Heart online business to order the kit. There's a link in there that says something about getting the instructions, and you just download and print those, and that's where you find the instructions, so you can even look at those before you purchase the kit. So a kit has enough paper and embellishments to do 6 scrapbooking pages. Now those are designed to be 3 2-page layouts. If you want to mix and match it, you usually can do that. It also has, if you purchase the pocket page protectors, there's usually at least enough cards to do 2 pocket page pages. I usually do mine front and back, so I just use one page protector and put all of my scrapbooking, because usually I try to coordinate my kits like for a theme. So for this theme, you'll notice that 4 of the scrapbooking pages, I believe, and the Picture My Life page were all about my pets, and then 1 was not. But you can also break it up. But then sometimes I'll use like a whole kit to do like a vacation or a certain event or something like that. So then I usually do my Picture My Life layout to coordinate into that. So doing front to back works really well for me. Then I don't have to worry about what I'm putting on the back side of that later. That there are extra embellishments that you can kind of bling up those Picture My Life cards as well. And then with the purchase of a few additional items, you can make cards as well. Now in my case, this particular kit had enough paper and the instructions planned that you could complete 8 cards. 2 each of 4 different designs. I actually only did 1 each of the designs, though I really like the cards. It wasn't something I wanted to do right now, so some of my leftovers are because of that, but honestly the big pieces of leftover paper that you see in here aren't related to that at all. Those were actually leftovers. So as you can see, I could really do a full another page. I could do more Picture My Life layouts. I could make several more cards out of the scraps and leftover embellishments. When I am finished with my kit, currently my storage system is, because these are the zip top bags, I put all of the scraps and the embellishments that go with that back in here. Now sometimes I'll go through and sort the embellishments out, and sometimes I'll leave them in here, because then when I need a card, I've got everything I need, or even a layout. It all coordinates and it's right there. So at the end of the video, you will see my scrapbooking layouts. They're not going to be part of the video itself. They'll be still shots at the end of the video, because I wanted to pixelate some of the pictures just to protect the identities of some kids and some adults that I wasn't able to ask their permission, or I didn't feel like it was even worth it. They weren't people that I knew really well, because one of the events that I did was my sister's wedding, so like her bridesmaids and stuff, I didn't want to contact them to see if it was okay if I put their pictures on the internet, so I just pixelated them out. So those will go at the end. So I'm going to set the cards aside. Let's start with the Picture My Life layout. This is the layout that I chose to do, and of course it gives examples of Picture My Life layouts, but I kind of mixed it and matched it and did what I wanted to. So this particular side is about my cat. As I mentioned, most of the pages in this kit I use for my pets. We've lost a couple of pets, one of them just within the last 7 or so months, and so that was really what spurred this idea of that made me have the idea. So what you see here is I talk about my pet and this Picture My Life card, and I did add a piece of the embellishment here. These are 2 different Picture My Life cards stacked on top of each other, and again a flower and a sequin right on top of that, and then I just slid my pages in. This is another Picture My Life card that I just put a little piece of the rose foil tape that's in the kit, and then when I flip it over, I have the other side, which is about our newest dog, and these two pets we still have. So this one is the big mess that she made, and I talk about that. This was a Picture My Life card that was actually a 4x6 card that I trimmed down and then added the flower and the sequin. This is the other side of that Picture My Life card, and I just put the rose tape the same as I did on the other side. And so you see I just took sequins and different parts of the embellishments and just kind of added a little bit of bling to it. And all of that was inside of the kit. Now the page protector was not. I had to add that separate, but the cards and the embellishments and stuff still left over from the kit. So that is the Picture My Life layout. Now when we move into the cards, I really like the cards, and these I had to purchase the stamp set, and this stamp set actually has a thin cut so that I didn't have to fussy cut the flowers and stuff, so that those were separate purchases. But here is one of the cards, and I made a mistake when I was watercoloring this banner, and I watercolored it a color that really didn't match, and so when I went back over it, it darkened it quite a bit. But this was a pretty simple card. Once I had watercolored my images and stamped and printed it, these 4 cards went together pretty quickly. I was just following the instructions. This one actually says happy birthday, but again, quite a bit of that's muted out. And I did the same thing with this one. It actually says thanks a bunch. Now, there was one thing that I did not add to them, so while I'm making the video, it just reminded me, just kind of a fun touch. Close to My Heart does have a stapler available now. I do not have it because I've had this stapler for years, so it's not one I purchased, but it did put that little, their suggestion was to put a little staple on the top, and that does kind of finish off the card. This one actually says thanks a bunch. Again, watercoloring. I love watercoloring, so they were fun to play with. This is the 3rd design. It also says thanks a bunch. I tend to need a lot of thank you cards, so that's why I chose the thanks a bunch, but that's that one. And then the final one also, they put a staple in on that side, just like that. And this one, I swiped some watercolor over the top of the sentiment that says the best thing about this card is the person holding it, which is a super cute sentiment. Now this image is the same image that's on this card, but it's just hidden from the banner. And again, all of the instructions come in that instruction sheet that goes with the kit. So these are my cards, and then as you saw, the Picture My Life layout, and then the scrapbooking kit. And I hope that it inspires you to really get out and play, because you have all 3 of the major things that Close to My Heart does right in one kit, and so you get to play and have fun with it. So again, the stamps are separate purchases, those kind of things are the card bases, those kind of things are separate purchases, but the papers and the embellishments are part of the kit. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.